with the
Should be Atlas Nation 3. I'm looking it up right now.
oh, so rosters, okay. And then I'm looking at American Ego. Okay, let's have a look. We have Big Meaty Claws. He's fine. Boom, boom. Yep, he's completely fine. Lonely
Where am I sharing the link
Lighthouse.
at? Where in Discord?
Match chat. Boom, boom. Yeah, he's completely fine. The Lorax. Yep. Boom. He's fine on that rank, that rank, that rank. Perfect. Lolly King. Yep. Fine. Fine. Awakening Aware. Yeah, he's on that. Yep. 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 And King X Booth. Yep, he's fine as well. Boom.
Perfect.
Boom. Boom. Yeah, they're all fine. I mean, I get the Junkrat person anyways, the coach.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, they're completely fine. Yeah, you're live on Atlas Nation 3 now.
Perfect. I shared it to Discord, so we are good to go. Who has to start it? Do you have to start it or Yoshi?
Yoshi's out of it. Wait until he gets back, alright? I don't know who they're both captains are, you don't want to at them though. I think it's... I can check for you now. American Ego's captain is... Big Meaty Claws. He's at Big Meaty Claws 40. And... NU Academy is... Let me try and find it.
Hockey Man, maybe?
Yeah, I think it might be. I see NU Premier. Oh, wait there. Noracle Umbra, I believe that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Hockey Man, yeah, he's the thing. He's at Hockey Man 99.
Cool, cool. Do we know who the Filthy Silver is? Is he on?
No, I can double check the rosters. I would imagine he's either like a sub or a player. Let's have a look. Well, they said all their rosters are fine, so whoever he is. The Filthy Silver's on American Ego.
Cool.
Yeah, he's a co-captain, so let me have a look. Yeah, the Filthy Silver, he's a DPS to them, so I'm assuming he's in what do you call it? Sub, yeah. Just let the Yoshi know before we start, so you can put him on blue. So you can always put it blue.
Okay, I'm back.
Cool, cool.
Yoshi, that Filthy Silver person needs to be spectating blue.
I know.
Okay, got it.
I know. Thank you. Stream is good.
Yuppers, we're ready to rock and roll. Team's
Alright.
good, match chat, both caps are good. Ready when you are, Yoshi. And Iroh.
Yeah, I'm ready to go whenever, bro. I'm pumped for this. Might be a little bit rusty though, I haven't commentated in a while, but...
Just want to double confirm with the captains before we start.
It's always good to do. Let's confirm off Enya.
Cool, cool. They both said yes.
Like good old pause checks.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
Okey-dokey. Well, the pause button works. Okie dokie. Oh. Are they allowed to do this, or what? I'm confused. Looking like King left.
I think they were the two that were in the lobby.
I subbed them.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm expecting triple DPS. I'd 2-2 meta from both sides, to be fair. Most common.
Yeah, that's what I would guess too, but you never know. Goats has
I'm
been
hoping,
still popular.
at least on this map anyway, I'm hoping that they might surprise us and go a little bit of a goats comp, but I don't know if how many teams have actually in the lower tier have actually learned how to properly run goats.
We've definitely seen it. We've seen it in our opening match as the Misfits. We've definitely seen if teams can execute it well, it definitely can steamroll, and we've learned that the hard way for sure.
Right, it's looking like both teams. It looks like blue team are going for an Orisa, one tank. Oh, they're running 2 tanks, and right, red team are running the 1 tank though. Looking like they're going to go for some kind of triple DPS comp, substitute Mei for a an off tank maybe. With the Baptiste Immortalities and maybe hold the point and contest with the male. That's what my guess would be. Both teams heading off to the right side right now. We'll be getting some control of the map. Actually, blue team are just on scope. They'll head off to the point.
Orisa's setting up with her shields.
So someone's looking for a hack right now. Initiates onto the Ryan Hart. No picks as of yet. Ryan does get, however, does get frozen, does get pushed back. The team just get demeched from the blue team. This will go in, will damage a lot, and then oh my god, will just fly off the map. They're like red team might be having this fun right now as someone just fall. But there's a Lucio. Yeah, there's like red team that just go in and steamroll it right now. Doomfist with the free K to clean up that fight pretty much. Red team's getting full control at that point. Red team with a lot of ult charge right now. They can play very aggressive. They do have a lot of ults coming online. However, blue team do have a couple to counteract that. Doom is setting up with a main wall. Three people trapped inside. Orisa will fall to the Baptiste. Doomfist will punch the Lucio. McCree will gonna pick onto the Reinhardt. Hunter will get killed. Hunter will get a kill onto the Zen. Moira will get trapped inside.
And they're gonna have to reset.
Stole to the back. Blue team struggling to gain ground right now. Trying to push in as much as they possibly can. These hacks are big and these walls are actually really huge right now, giving red a massive advantage. I know red, all 6 ults coming online, with blue only getting Moira's ults. Almost Lucio's and Orisa's, however. If this ult comes down, we'll find McCree. Got the beat this count also by blue team. This Doomfist just tearing up the back line of blue team. Red team definitely needs something to counter it. The McCree could counter it with a stun. Oh, but land a stun though, however, Moira will fall to the Sombra. Red team definitely showing a lot of force right now in this game.
Yeah, they're playing very aggressively and they're playing as a team.
It's definitely, I think the biggest downfall for blue right now is a lot of them are getting stagger picked by that mate. The mate's obviously splitting them up, which means they're all going at different times, which is ultimately wrecking them. Right now, a couple of ults coming off from red team. 3 ults will be popped in. Yatis, Baptiste, and the hack. Red team will be taking ground right there with, however, there's a back cap going on by a Lucio. He's going to test it by a Zen, however. He'll be trying to hold the point as long as he possibly can. Will die, however. With Mail and a hammer down right now. I don't know if blue team will be able to get much ground to get back in. Mail comes out, and no, that'll be game 2 red team.
I feel like they should have did that sooner, or even had the Sombra try to back cap at least a little, just to relieve some of that pressure.
Yeah, I think what ultimately led to red team's fall during that was just how split, no, blue team I mean, was just how split up they were, and they didn't know really what they were doing in a sense. So I think what they should have done immediately after that first site was lost, they all sort of came back together, rethought of their plans, who were the counters, who they needed to focus, and then going off of that.
Agreed.
Because right now, red team aren't exactly getting picked off, and they're all just getting, they're all just really farming ults off of blue team. So when blue team initiate for the next fight, they've got ult charges online. Both teams rocking out the Pharah, however, blue team without the Pharmacy, which could be risky, but who knows?
One's going front, you got blue's going back.
Red team gaining ground on the point, blue team will be switching up on the left-hand side, however.
Ooh, Pharah with a pick.
Fall to the red team. Unless they get some kind of, unless Ash could take out this Pharah, it's gonna leave blue team.
Oh, she does.
Oh, the Ash kills the Pharah, the res will come off from the red team, obviously, to keep that Pharah up online. Will Ash be able to shoot it out of the sky once again? They switch to the soldier just for more air control. Right now pushing onto the left side, Omotai will drop Winston, will go for the dive. They are just taking over the point, ignoring that Pharah. It's a very good idea to do. Deal with the Pharah later. Pharah with a lot of ult charge though, especially Zen. However, blue team are building up ult that's very, very quick themselves, with Baptiste almost getting his ult, same with Winston. Red team will get a pick, however, 2 picks. Right, let's go for the charge, not find anyone. It's looking like it's a very messy fight right now, but it does look like it's in favor of red team with the 2 picks. However, blue team slowly picking their way off. Looking like that fight will be going out to red team right now. Right, blue team are just getting staggered upon staggered right now.
They are very.
Winston thought he was self. The ult comes out from the fire, will find 2. Very much so from blue team, they just can't seem to gain a ground against red team, and red team has shown a lot of domination upon this game. Doomfist going on the flank on the left. Kojo will get popped. Double the trance on the red team. Blue team knocking the Wizard knocks the Zen into the hole.
That was great. That knocked the Zen in the hole, and then that opened up the soldier ult to get a couple.
Definitely. But the thing is, that happened to the downfall of blue team right here is just they were so split up, they had no pushing power, and red team were all clumped together, so ultimately they won in a damage battle. Which if blue team just played a little bit more together, they probably could have won that actually.
For sure.
They had numbers up, but they were very split, and red team definitely stayed together, which just ultimately just led to a lot more damage being pumped into blue team. Interesting first game though.
For sure.
Doomfists are definitely a big problem that they might need to think about trying to counter somehow. Maybe a Brigitte or something.
What kind of changes do you expect from American this time?
I'm expecting very go back to like the drawing board in a sense of play, and just really rethink what they are going to do in this next fight to ensure a win. Obviously, it's only one loss, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, they are still looking for their first. They've won a few maps, but they're still looking for their first match win. American is. And you has already tasted victory last week.
Alright, we got a 5-minute policy. One of their players is moving their one of their players is moving their PS4, so.
Right, okay.
Yeah, no, they were the blue team just needed to or Ego just really needed to regroup and honestly focus.
Yeah.
Because the Doomfist was just rolling their backline.
Yeah, their Doomfist is playing very well.
To stun. I would have at least switched off to a Brig. I mean, the McCree, they did have a McCree for the first round, but like the flash wasn't being used on him primarily, which is what should have probably have happened. And I mean, every time that Doomfist played very, very aggressively, he always had his ult to get back out. So it was always a win for that Doomfist, because you get a pick and get out very easily.
They've got plenty of time though. There's still 3 maps left, and our match last week, we lost the first one and kind of traded maps and ended up winning 3-2, so it's definitely not over until it's officially over.
Yeah, I'm expecting some kind of switch up from blue team. I'm expecting them to, as I said, go back to the drawing board, rethink what they want to do, and just push at it again. I mean, Watchpoint Gibraltar, it's definitely, I mean, from what the comp they were running on Lijiang with the Winston and stuff like that, it's definitely favored a lot more on Gibraltar than it is on Lijiang.
Plus, I think they'll be able to ease into it a little more. I think they were bullied at first. I mean, Red was always on the point immediately, and then that kind of definitely can get tough as far as them cornering them, especially in the first map there. Pushing them back to that choke.
I mean, at the end of the day, when it comes to King of the Hills, it all relies on who can frag what team the most, like who's better at like certain skills when it comes to certain heroes, and it's all about who can get the most picks more than who can play the objective a lot more better. So with this, obviously a lot more comps become more available. Like, you have a lot more bunker comps, you have a lot more, like, pirate ships and stuff like that. So there are a lot more grounds that can be gained through this map other than your normal one.
Absolutely.
And you might have to be with people because apparently Discord is dying.
What?
Discord is dying?
Yeah, like I just got a message from someone from PS4 saying that Discord's like dying, and my Discord's not loading up anything either. So it might just be the app or something. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, literally, there's people have been reporting it now. Server connection.
Oh, yeah, Discord is running kind of slower now.
Yeah, no, it's.
If we need to, we
Turns
can
out
always
it's,
invite Hockey and Big Meaty into the party and just get a verbal confirmation and then go like that for each map.
Might have to.
But I think Yoshi, you have to expand the amount in the party.
Might need to just leave the party, leave you guys in your own party, and then invite them. That way
That's
you guys
fine.
don't have to.
Sure.
Yeah, alright. I will be back. I think, maybe. No, I won't. I lied.
I really like these opening matches though, because I think a lot of these teams aren't really put together the whole way. So I think it's giving everyone kind of time to work together, and definitely personally from our team, it's giving us some definitely experience. And there's plenty of matches left in the season that a loss here isn't a deal breaker.
Oh no, definitely. There's something that they can do to obviously bounce back. Like, it's not the end of the world. But obviously it's always nice to be up than it is down in a sense. Someone asked if it's me in the chat. It is me. Hello.
It is.
I don't know how the hell you know me, but we'll go with it. Because he knew my PSN from my voice, so. Trophy reindeers. That must be a thing for them. He's only being invited.
Yeah, Discord is definitely down.
Yeah,
and it's also funny, they tweeted an hour ago, what would you like to see added?
Yeah, I saw that. I was trying to figure out myself.
know if you want to message Yoshi and see if he got a hold of them.
Let's see
Just
if I
on
can message him on
PS4.
Discord, but-
Yeah.
Thank you, Discord. We rely off you too much.
Arriving
And
at
here we go.
Point Gibraltar.
I'll let you have the reins on this one. I realised that I was kind of shutting you out last game.
No, you're completely fine. I was working the camera.
Ready for battle.
Dive comp from red team, and maybe a bank comp from blue team. It's looking like. I saw a former bank there, not a full bank though. The Risa Torb.
JCK back on Doomfist. Let's see if he can get into their backline again.
Yeah, I'm a little bit scared for blue team right now. As they have, I don't think they've realised that he might be running the same thing again, and has decided not to go with stun. So it'll be interesting to see, especially when the dive jumps on one of their players.
That's true.
I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe a switch to break might be really worth it on this right now, since they are going on a hard dive. He's just jumping in, getting a lot of damage off of the Genji initiating as well. Risa will, D.Va will fall for the Orisa. Oh no, the other way around, my bad.
I
It's
know,
gonna
we're
like the first one, double down. So.
still waiting for blue to drop. They gotta
Oh!
drop at some point.
Doomfist gonna punch. That Doomfist is shredding.
He is.
They
He's
really
been in
need
their
to find
back
something out
line
of
all
this.
game.
To be fair to that Doomfist though, he's definitely really good. Definitely, he's
Very.
definitely like showing a lot of skill right now, and something that blue team definitely need to focus on. The red's coming off. Just trades going back and forth. The red team they're coming out on top of the Genji, they're finding Ash. D.Va getting staggered on the point as well. It's not looking good for blue team right now. If it's the Sombra to hack, it's not a bad idea. Try and hack the Doomfist maybe.
That is a good pick. I would like to see the Ashe change to McCree though. I'm interested to see if he will eventually.
Yes, I would imagine since the team are probably calling for it, but she's so close to Bobby on this point, they're probably just going to hold out. Oh, the hack comes onto the
nice.
Doomfist and he falls. Really well done, played by that. Some right there. The team go in, blue team go in. Hack comes onto the Genji. Monkey jumps in, D.Va does get D-necked. Bob goes in, Transcendence comes out. Rez comes on to the Sombra from blue team. Doomfist coming right back in there though. Guess getting hacked again, however, does go in. To Meteor Strike will find two and the Bongo.
Oh. Wow.
It's this Doomfist, man, he's just tearing.
He is playing very well. And they staggered
Oh, no,
two of
the-
them, which is unfortunate.
Lucio.
They did. They staggered both of them. The dreaded
does
spawn.
suck. Just red team holding their ground, waiting for the payload push over. The bomb, D.Va bomb does go in. We'll go on the high ground, however, it does not find anyone. Winston's trying to block with his shield right there, though. Very well done. Hack comes onto the thing. The nano blade comes out. The hack, however, does come out, so he cannot dash. If only they'll focus on Mercy, no! Oh, he's 1 HP in the back. Edgebeard will find 3 people, however. D-Met comes out. And the Winston will get killed by red team's Winston. Just once
Awake
again,
is back in
red
mech.
team shows full domination. The hat comes out. Onto the armor. Just red team just tearing as blue team try to come out. Transcendence comes out, so does the Winston ult. That will be game to red team.
You're right, though. I do think going full out stun is going to be the only way to combat this at this point.
No, definitely. I feel like a lot of their problems right now is oh, this goes back line, by the way. I think a lot of the problems right now are just that Doomfist. That Doomfist just keeps getting in the back line, really putting pressure on the back line, and
sure.
just ease getting out. I mean, the switch to the Sombra was very good, and obviously it did work for quite a bit, but however, it just still doesn't fully counter him. They need a lot more stuns and stuff like that if they do want to carry on playing the way they are.
Ready for battle.
Red's sticking with a dive comp, which is interesting. And we're gonna see,
Attackers incoming.
and we're gonna see JCK go off Doomfist into Tracer, which he could definitely wreak havoc in the back line, just as well.
Yes, I mean, I'm very interested because it's the first time we actually seen on a different character, so I'm expecting a big Tracer flank and a lot of good pulse bombs
For
to
sure.
land. However, the Sombra, hopefully they can get a hack onto the Tracer, which will only just shut him down so much. That'll be a huge hack value.
Yeah, we'll see. They've got attack Symmetra as well, and it's gonna be interesting. And Red's gonna play very aggressive.
Blue going left side, red team will, however, figure that out and will start to initiate a dive. Tracer in the back line. Ryan will, Zenya will kill the Reinhardt of the blue team. Blue team's Mercy will also fall. Yeah, just red team once again just keeps cutting into them, doing a ton of damage, understanding who their targets are, and just diving those targets repeatedly. And just red team very struggling to gain any ground.
We're gonna see if they make any
Blue team
switches.
making attempts. You know, it's same with the exact same comp. Blue team coming out right now. The hack does go onto the Tracer. Very big push. Everybody needs to focus it right now. Tracer 1 HP will
Tracer is
fall
down.
to the Sombra. This is the time to initiate right now. Pressure from the high ground from the Winston and the D.Va. Pushes do come in. The hack will come out. Will not find anyone, however. Looking like blue team might have an advantage right here. Blue team pushing really aggressive right now. D-necking the D.Va.
They are. They're playing very well.
From the Sombra. The bomb will come out. Will find the baby D.Va. The Zen
Gonna get a
will
res,
kill
though.
Symmetra. The res onto the D.Va. Zen just tearing right now. Ryan getting the picks right now, though. However, will be trying to stay on this car as long as he possibly can. Before he will fall, however. D.Va needs to come out right there. Dang, it really looked like blue team had that then. That was red team with 4 ults online only and almost nano. It looks like they might be going for a nano blade possibly. But blue team have 5 ults answer back. But however, there's no defensive ults. So as soon as that Genji nano comes in, it's all over. Unless EMP comes out and they immediately shut him down. The Shao will come out, will find 2.
Ooh, that's a
Symmetra
good ult.
comes out very big. Symmetra all over there. Team can take cover by it. D.Va bomb does go in. Will not find anyone. Just over and over again, just red team finding things. Right now, Winston is so low. Will fall back while the blue team getting some ground right now, pushing the car. Hack will come out onto the Winston. Back in mech for the red team. Big anti though on the Reinhardt. Reinhardt will fall to the Zen. Reds will come out onto the Rhine. The Nano Blade does come out. We'll find the Sombra. We'll find the Mercy. And we'll also find the Symmetra. It's really big for them right now.
This Tracer's just tearing into the back line at this point.
Definitely, he's got a Pulse Bomb ready. Hopefully we're going to see a big Pulse Bomb right here. Red Team just turn up once again. Red Team with 3 ults online as well. Transcendence to answer back to any ults that Blue Team might pull out at the last minute as well. However, I do have faith in Blue Team. I definitely think they could definitely pull this back.
For sure, they have some ults.
They just need to push them together. They need to focus down targets together. The hack will go out on the D.Va. Everyone will focus the D.Va. This is perfect right now. The Ryan will fall. The ult for the Winston will come out. Right. Oh god. Reinhardt will get rezzed, and the bomb will also find 2 and will demeg. Zen will pick off the D.Va. Whenever the hack onto the Zen, can't transcend his Sombra going for a back cap right now. However, Tracer going, nope. Transcendence comes out, the shot will also come out, but however, Blue Team will lose that game, unfortunately.
Play of the game.
Meteor strike.
This was a definitely big play right there.
For sure.
2 picks. Every time they got him so low, he would find a way on how to get out.
Alright, it looks like Discord is back working, which is nice.
Thank God.
And Bonnie's going to be another interesting one, because I think that dive comp is definitely going to help, especially on attack for NU Academy.
Oh yeah, definitely, but there's a lot of bunk comps that usually happen on the Barney, surprisingly over that high ground on the very left side of the point.
For sure.
So I'm very interested to see what's going to happen here, because obviously the Bastion obviously does counter the dive really hard, so it's a very interesting map with Numbani. You kind of got to guess and basically switch up appropriate to what the enemy are running.
Alright, I'm just going to wait a few minutes. Alrighty.
Numbani.
Initiating match.
I'm interested to see if NU goes the dive comp on defense again, because obviously it had a lot of success on the last map.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's I think both teams have made a little bit of a change to their rosters. It'll be interesting to see how they integrate different people into their plays.
Yeah, we're seeing JCK on another character. He's playing Genji this time. We have a Torb. First time I think we're seeing from them.
On attack, I tell you what, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but
Well, when you're up 2-0 and you rolled, I think you can afford to play around with some comps a little.
very true. They might just try and get. Oh, okay, I was gonna say they might try and get set with the turret with the Rhine, but however the monkey change will come out. So maybe they're going for the straight point hole blue team with the Mei. Mei's not a bad idea for. Obviously, they used to Tracer and Sombra now, not Sombra, and Doomfist jump in the back line, so obviously they're trying to eliminate that factor.
For sure, I think Mei's definitely a good switch.
And especially now that they switched to the Genji. Genji will fall, as I speak of it, to the Soldier. High ground control with the turret. Turret setup will be starting melting into the team. But like, even though Red Team have lost and we're pushing the people off the high ground right there, the Winston will dive off the map.
Uh-oh.
We hope that's accidental. Or maybe he's switching. Nope, maybe it was just an accident. Oh, it's like blue team will get a pick onto the Zenyatta right there. Genji will get will get very low as well. So like blue team might actually have a chance now. Blue team definitely answering back with some comps of their own.
Yeah, Red is taking the high ground, but blue team's definitely doing a good job at kind of holding them off.
Yeah, it was a good rotation to drop down. Whoever called that drop was very good, was very good comp, because obviously none of them got picked up by a dive comp. Soldier just ripping through them. I know the blade will come out, will find no one as the Soldier just kills him straight outright. Both teams will res as well. This Soldier is going off right now. Look at him go. He is a force to be reckoned with. This is his game, bro. Look at him.
Wow.
He's shredding.
See, it just took them.
He is.
They just had to warm up, you know, find the right comp, and they're definitely.
Or maybe, bro, maybe it was like a throw, you know, like they were trying to act like really bad.
True.
So that they made them go on questionable comps and think it was easy, and now they're bringing back the power. Good time come getting initiated, all time onto the Ana, they all jump off! Really well done, the bundle will drop, Molten Core will come out.
Ooh, Soldier
We'll
ulting.
find the Mei, Soldier ult,
Soldier ult.
and in the bottom we'll find Winston.
Ooh.
Soldier getting bullied. Oh, that Torbjorn just ripped through them. The Torbjorn with a hammer kill.
Wow.
And just absolutely dominating their team right there. Dang, I really had hope for blue team right there. They had definitely held really well.
Yeah, they
That
definitely.
Torbjorn just broke down them with
sure.
that ult. That ult just split them up so much to the extent where it was just an easy dive for each member. The Soldier, man, I'm telling you, he's the god saving. I know, with the pick onto the Zen. Genji on top of the bus, trying to get some picks in, trying to build up that ult as much as he can. Red Team with 2 tank ults online, however, can do a lot of pressure right there. Risa will fall to the Winston.
Soldier taken down.
Soldier
Winston.
getting a return though. Team bomb comes in, will
Ooh.
find 3! That is a massive bomb for Red Team. Then we'll kill the Mei. Just yet, just a collapse onto the blue team will make them fall.
I'm taking care of
That bomb from red team though was really well done.
Yeah, Red's ults have been deadly this match.
you. Ich bin da.
Blue switching up to the Zarya could be good for the amount of damage they're doing to tank it more, and obviously to deal a lot more damage in return.
Let's keep it moving. Damage increase.
That's the main thing you got to do with Zarya. You sacrifice the damage, but you got to think about how the enemy are playing and if the sacrifice is worth it. So obviously if they're putting a lot of damage into you, you're going to do a lot of damage back down onto the soldier right in there. Freeze onto the Winston, do get necked up. Oh, the blade does come up well fine too. Maybe will kill.
Oh.
However, it's just red team just bouncing back with their kills over and over again. Team kill come off on the red team. 2 ults on red team as well. Talking with the
Might be
hide
able to-
sitting in the corner. He's getting ready for an ult. Big anti though. Molten Core comes on the point. Blue team trying to get back on there, however the Molten Core will pressurize him off the Blizzard comes out though. That could change up the game definitely.
Oh.
No! The Molten Core to split them up so much to the extent where no one can get back on the cut to really contest it, and almost led to the defeat of Blue team.
We've seen improvements from American Ego though this match.
Oh no, definitely. They definitely showed a lot more brute force and said, you know, we are, you know, we're not bad. We can pack a punch ourselves. And I think also from NU Academy, I think they were thinking. I think they were thinking to go into this game, making it be easy, into like Numbani, you know, they went into the game thinking, okay, we're 2 up, let's just see what happens. We'll just play what we want. We'll just see what happens. I don't think they were ready for blue team to start picking them apart, and I think that's what ultimately just led them to go, okay guys, we need to scrap this, let's start going our strong characters, and I think that's what ultimately led down to blue team's defeat. Was obviously the changes came out from the red team, but nothing came out for the changes of the blue team.
Mm-hmm. This will be interesting. Blue's going some heavy damage.
Just going to destroy those barriers as much as they possibly can. Enter to the point. Jack playing another hero as well. Damn.
He's flexible.
Ooh, we have 3 combos right now. That we never mind. The switch did come out. We got the Hanzo and the Junkrat that can come with the Graviton Surge. Be interesting to see how that gets integrated into play. Blue team look like they're gonna go high ground right now. Like a bit of a bunker comp coming off from the red team right now. Looks like blue team will be trying to get on over to them. By rotating off to the left hand side. The turret will be teleported! Wow!
Tricky.
That was definitely unexpected. Really well done from red team right there. NU Academy definitely bringing out the comps right now. However, the Samantha will fall, however, to the Junkrat. They're just applying the pressure over and over again. Balancing a lot of damage into his shield. Fluorescent already, the charge will come out. Oh, we're not playing, but the immortality will get dropped as well. The point does not getting kept. Torbjorn will get picked onto the Junkrat. And the Colossus comes out from the red team. Reinhardt on his point on his own, unfortunately, he's been separated from his team will fall. Hanzo getting a pick onto the Torbjorn. Smet's getting a pick onto the Hanzo. The side does carry on, looking like red team might be winning this right now. Blue team are taking the high ground. Baptiste comes out.
Oh.
With the immortality. Oh, Zarya will fall. As blue team is stuck in the back of red team, both healers. Unfortunately, Mercy does manage to get out, though it's looking like it. Go on, Mercy!
They're coming for her.
Oh no! The Battle Mercy comes out. 1v winning a D.Va. Ah, no, the D.Va will kill the Mercy. Okay, it's going to look like a full reset on blue team's part. Red team with 3 ults online almost got the Symmetra's online as well. However, a lot of ults are coming online for blue team in a second. I'm hoping we'll see a combo between that grab and that dragon.
For sure. We're going straight mid this time.
Valkyrie does get popped. Molten Core comes out.
Oh, splitting them up.
Torbjorn will fall though.
They are split up though.
Kerrigan teleport onto the point, the bomb will come out. Vine Shield will fall and he will die from it, however. Blue team can still fight though, they do have, it's even right now, with a res onto the Reinhardt
The big
especially,
res.
he definitely go in here. Shard onto the Baptiste will not find him, Bongo does come out. Shard comes out big, Shard with the 2. The Dragons come into combo with it, 2 pieces off of that.
Oh wow.
The Jungle Riptide will fight 2 also.
Just a diva.
However, the Hunter will die by the Torbjorn. Torbjorn's trying to get as much as he possibly can right now. Will die. Really well done to the blue team. Used their ults very well to combo them, especially that Shara and that Dragon definitely broke them apart.
Understood.
Red team with 3 ults online there. That wall and the Baptiste ult definitely come into play right here and can definitely shut down blue team. The blue team has the advantage right now. They have the momentum, and I'm hoping they'll carry that momentum as much as they possibly can. This Symmetra and her teleport are very good with the turrets. Really good play. Trying
sure.
to sneak turrets in any way they can to get that extra damage. Wall comes up from Symmetra. Cool Essence also does get popped. Vine Shield will fall, Baptiste will kill him.
I think we're gonna try and see a Zarya grab combo shortly.
Would be nice to see. They have got Valkyrie. They've also got Shower online. Blue team with a lot of ults coming online now. Where red team have also got about 4 ults coming online themselves. The Torbjorn are reset with the Diva Bomb and the Baptiste ult. If they can bait out Immortality, then grab, then Dragon, it'll be a pretty much game over. But they have to definitely bait out that Immortality before they think about doing anything else. 4 ults online right now for blue team. Fluorescence comes out. Molten Core also comes out. The grab also comes out. Oh, and
Zarya
the Dragons go
going
in. Oh, the Immortality will save them. Dang. That sucks.
They've still got plenty of time, but it's gonna be
This
tough.
Torbjorn, man, he's breaking them apart right now. Just with his turrets, with the Symmetra helping him teleport to different places, with his ult as soon as that comes online, and the whole how the ult just separates them so much, and then all it is easy pickings for NU.
For sure.
American Eagle are definitely finding it hard to gain any ground against them right now. With American Eagle winning the ult game as well, with 4 ults still online, with Jax almost online too.
Teleporter online.
Blue team with maybe a nice Riptide that might be able to just pull back the game. Touch to the Mei as well, very interesting. Baptiste also for them. Mei will fall, so will the wall comes out for the Baptiste and the Symmetra. They will all, Proof Red team will get pushed by with these ults. 48 seconds on the clock, Jungler has his ult online. Maybe they can push with that. Okay, they could use our Riptide. They almost have Baptiste ult as well. Crystal Reaper as well at last minute, wasting a little bit of ult charge, but didn't build up much anyway from that last fight. Gonna try and beat out that Baptiste Immortality, then go for that Riptide, and it'll be really big. Immortality comes out from the blue team. Bongos go out from the ring. The wall comes out from Baptiste. Riptide also comes out.
Oh,
Gets destroyed,
Torb
however,
turret.
the Torb turret through the thing. Molten Core comes out. Will separate them a lot. Nano comes out. Orisa will fall. Baptiste gets nanoed, however, red team just picking them
That
apart
is
over
game.
and over again. Dang. I really thought blue team had it there. It's just the little things that American Ego are just struggling to play against, like with the Torbjorn in the backline and stuff like that. They fail to collapse upon these sort of aspects. So what happens is stuff like this happens, he just builds up his ult and just separates the whole entire team, which then they all just start to struggle. That BM with that hammer though. Yeah, as you can see, it was a very damaging comp by Red Team with a 24k damage blocked by Orisa. That is very impressive.
Well, we'll see if Atlas or American Eagle can salvage the last game. I think they definitely improved, especially after the first 2 maps.
I believe they got this. However, I do feel like Red Team might be running sort of a similar comp to how they just did run on defense, as this map is the god map of Symmetra, a Torbjorn or a Bastion bunker comp and teleporting, because there's so much area to teleport. You can teleport onto the building in front, you can teleport onto the left high ground, you can teleport onto the right high ground, you can go underneath. There's so many spots that you can put your Bastion and just make it so hard and make American Eagle just keep guessing on where the location of the Bastion's going to be.
We gotta start considering players of the match as well. Who's gonna get those lucky honors?
I would at least say for NU, I'd probably give it to Jack, to be fair.
Yeah, I think both DPS were playing very well. I think Jack and Hater. I think Hater, especially with his tour play last.
Yeah,
but,
definitely.
I think on American, Filthy Silver playing the soldier was good, and I think Lonely Lighthouse playing Mercy. She had some reses, and I think she's been doing her best to put out the healing for sure.
Oh no, you can definitely see, you know, she always got Valk online pretty much in most engagements, which she is also doing a job of the healing, but obviously there's so much damage output from NU's comp that it's so hard to keep the healing up on a Mercy.
For sure.
Especially that Mercy does that single healing beam as well. You know, it only focuses one person, and you know, when a lot of damage is coming in at once, and people are all getting very low, it's really stressful on the Mercy to try and heal all of them up, unless they have Valkyrie, of course.
For sure.
Initiating match.
Alrighty, Iroh, this is our final match. Do you expect to see anything different?
I'm hoping that blue team are definitely gonna make more of a stand for themselves, but obviously I have faith in them. I think they could definitely try and at least get a point.
Yeah,
but,
we've seen glimpses. We've seen glimpses of it too. We know they're definitely able to hold their own. I think it's just being consistent with it.
Right, exactly. I'm expecting from Red Team maybe at the start to go looking like a dive or something like that, maybe like a, from what looks of things now with the Symmetra, maybe like a teleport onto the point. And I'm also expecting Red Team on defense to definitely run some kind of bunker for the Sim teleporter. Yeah, it's looking like they might be running a dive with a Reinhardt. That's a triple tank right there. With a Lucio healing? Okay, never mind. This is the Ana, okay.
Okay.
Blue team look like they're running the Rein D.Va, which is very good because it does counter at the end of the day. Obviously the D.Va counters the Hanzo and the Zarya ult. But also it's very good peeling for your backline, your Mercy and your Moira.
For sure.
To cover from that Tracer. And I'm expecting right now, blue team, they've gone 2 main healers because they know the output damage of red team. So they're trying to contact that back. Blue team's right now will fall by the Ana. Guess Team X also will fall. Just red team, they really like their high damage comps. You can definitely see that. They like just showing damage and just keep shoving it in and in and in. Just taking that point right away, red team. Yeah, it's just blue team, and the amount of, like, I guess you could say, you could definitely see in red team's comp how they definitely like to all focus one target and get as much damage onto that one target as much as they can.
For sure. Ooh, we did have a
Oh, we
leader.
have a leave. That's Jack. Oh no. Yeah, but like I was saying, they definitely know they're controlling and who they need to all go for, and what just happens is they all focus on target. A load of damage gets put on to this one person. That person obviously has the stress of so many people trying to focus them, and the next thing you know, that person right there just collapses, because obviously that person can't withstand that amount of damage.
And it's
especially
usually
with
the
Moira
tank.
and a Mercy.
It's usually the tank too.
Yeah.
You definitely see the Reinhardt go down or the Orisa go down first, and I think after that it kind of lets the floodgates in.
Yes, exactly. There's a lot of peeling going off for the Zarya and the Lucio and the Ana to heal that Reinhardt and speed him in. And I noticed a lot is that they just really just focusing that Reinhardt. As soon as that Reinhardt comes down, they just swarm in and they all just pick up people. They pick up different people, like their healers, like their D.Va and stuff like that, and they'll just grab anything they possibly can to get an advantage up, which obviously is really good, especially if blue team. You know, the comp that they're running is a very straggled comp in a sense where they're not exactly together, outputting a bunch of damage back, and it's a lot of single healing as well. Obviously, Moira can do a lot of group healing, but with that orb, she can only do about 200 damage, about 200 HP, and it's over. So obviously, if they just keep pressurizing the way they do, obviously it's just easy pickings. That ult charge gets built up, and they just go in and they just carry on going.
We shall see. I hope Jack can make it back so we have a full fight. He's got about another minute or so left. But, I mean, the amount of damage they're putting out, you never know.
This is a godsend for blue team right now. This could be the chance they get to bring it back. Because at the end of the day, red team definitely rely off momentum. And now that they lost Jack, and obviously now they're all looking for him and stuff like that, obviously that momentum is very killed. They have to wait for Jack to come in, and also all that ult charges go as well.
We shall see. We are still waiting for JCK.
Okay, so something like they just have to carry on going in, and hopefully he can join back soon. Really unfortunate to AU though.
That is, but you never know. He might be able to join at some point, but we shall see. They do have 7 minutes to cap this.
Momentum is carrying up right now. They're gonna try their hardest. I like this. They're not giving up. They're still going in. As speed comes out, Reinhardt's duel will go on right now. The sleep will come on to the thing. The big anti onto that deal. They're just piling onto the point right now. Shard comes out. What a big shot. We'll find the Reinhardt. Reinhardt will get pinned to the wall. Riptide comes out. We'll find three.
Big one. I think they're gonna have to regroup.
Showing their stripes again. Red team with 4 ults online though, they could definitely just ult spam into it, and especially because the thing with the comp that blue team's running, they have a lot more heals. Don't get me wrong, you know, with the 2 main healers, but there's a certain thing that off healers bring that main healers don't, and that is obviously a defensive ult. So
for sure,
an off healer, you know, the Lucio or Zen. Whenever your team's got a grab or something like that, obviously you have the drop the beat or you have the tranquil to keep your team alive. And as you can see, the thing comes out, Moira's ult comes out, the drop the beat comes out, they use pressure ult over and over again. Red team with the 2 picks right now, blue team trying to hold as much as they can with the Zarya on the point, trying to contest as long as possibly can. Bubble comes out. Hanzo also getting back and trying to join. Jack is back. He's back in black and he's ready to go. blue team with their own grab will kill Lucio. Reinhardt will find a pick onto the other Reinhardt as well. With Ill just collapsing back on. Blue team really held up really well there. Made red team waste all of their ultimates. Except now they have Reinhardt online again. No, definitely. It looked like red team were actually about to win, and you looked like they were very strong, they were very confident, they were ready to go. They were about to win, but the blue team, awake and away, held up so well. Wait for enough for his whole team to come in. This will fall by Jack, however. Shao will also come in, we'll find one. The return Shao, however.
Wow.
We'll find two. The pin will also come out with Lucy as well. I think we'll get headshot with the anti. No, make the Ryan fall. The nano does come in. Ryan charges forward as much as he possibly can, trying to get as much damage off of that nano as much as he possibly can. Half the team gets stuff to the one way. Ana will fall by the Moira. Moira does come out from the blue team. Red team will, however, kill the Hanzo. Blue team also kill the Reinhardt, making that red team will have to fall back. Definitely you can tell that red team's comp relies off that Reinhardt, because as soon as that Reinhardt died, they knew they had to come out.
We also see some sneaky stuff going on by Jack right now.
Oh, that's snipe.
Ooh, and Hanzo
Jack
taking him out.
Picked. Nance comes up. Ryan will get really low. Lucio will take out Ryan. Widow getting some nice headshots right now. Hater popping off the boot, however, by Hawkman. The pin as well from the Mercy. Dang. The drop beat does come out after the Dragons do come out as well. This Widow though, definitely eating into the team. The Graviton searches can't. Lucio can't get back onto the point of touch. Yeah, but towards that end, that Widow was just picking and picking at the team, getting those headshots.
JCK and Hater are definitely putting in the work today.
Oh yeah, definitely. But it's like a competition for the DPS at the minute. But
for sure.
I mean, obviously, if obviously right now it's looking like Jack and maybe Hater might be nominated for the players of the match.
I know we might have to make them co-players.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking though, I don't want to give discredit to the tanks of Red Team though. I definitely see what the synergy is between the Rhine and the Zarya and the other side of the team, and the Rhine has been creating a lot of space for that Widow and Jack obviously to do their damage. Yeah, as I said, just a bunker comp coming out from Red Team. At least no, it was looking like a bunker comp. Now switched over to just a Risa Hog standard comp. Looking like Blue Team might be going to a similar comp to what Red Team ran, however with a Mercy and a Moira. Which might not be that great because obviously the reason that led Red Team to winning so much, in my eyes anyway, was that sleep and that anti. That Anthony just shuts them down. Alright, you know what? This Orisa with the shield shoot up. That is a really good play because that obviously maximizes your shield potential. Over and over again. So when that one shield there gets damaged, the other one comes down, that one gets damaged, and then you send out another one, and effectively it's... Oh god, I didn't want to do the maths. It's like, I think it's...
No, that's a good play for sure.
Oh yeah. It's like 2,700, so it's more than a Rhine barrier. It's really good. That Widow getting uncontested right now. We're looking for snipes, but a Widow 1v1. Oh!
Ooh.
Big Meat Claw showing up with the kill right now. Ryan will fall her with the charge.
I'm taking care.
As we about to see who's the better Widow right now.
I'm on the object.
Tracer falling, the res will come out from Blue Team. Widow getting pressured by Jack on the back, will fall to Jack. The pull back though will mean that Mercy comes back, and the Tracer has to eat into the Mercy. Mercy battling right now on the Red Team. The shield drops and the hook comes out, punishing them. The Hulk trying to hold some off the edge, holding no one was nearby. Blue Team very staggered again. Nice bubble, however, does not save Moira. The headshots come out right here. Oh, the snipe battle's lost from Big Meat Claws. Big Meaty Claws. Plus one comes out, will not find anyone as the Moira does fade away from it.
Wonder if a Reaper might help blue team just to get into their tanks.
Might be not a bad idea actually, because obviously that stationary shield means that obviously it's hard to fend off from a Reaper as soon as he gets in. Baptiste ult will come out, so will the infrared sights. However, Red Team's still just picking and picking and picking out their damage, doing so much damage to them. Fluorescence comes out. Oh, Lighthouse, Lonely Lighthouse getting 2 picks. This is blue team's time to get in there and start doing stuff. The shot comes out, will find the Hog. Charge comes in, will hit the Orisa. Hog ult does come out, will find 2. The pulse one will come out, however. Finding Hog will make him fall. The res will also come out from the Mercy around the corner. Res comes out onto the Hog. These discos are huge right now for blue team.
For sure, I think that was a good switch. I think that's the first time we've seen a Zen from blue team.
Yeah, I believe so. These picks though from red team are just going off, but this is a key thing right now. Lighthouse has got his transcendence, which means that Reds, there's 2 things they can do. They can wait for the ult to counter, or they can play really aggressive with the blue team's ult. Red team popping infrared right now. Jack just tearing up the backline as much as possible. Can't make it a disturbance, making blue team turn around. The pulse one does come out, however, fade will be coming out from the Moira blue team. But comes in, will hit the D, however. Team are there to back it up. Red team falling back right now. The amount of damage will make both barriers shut down. The fluorescence does come out as well. Jack's in the backline, still bullying. Same with the Widowmaker as well. Both teams right now, however, the Tracer will fall from the Mei.
We see Silver with a little tactical crouching on the
Widow,
Tracer.
Widow, get him. Tranquility will come out, meaning that blue team can play really aggressive right here. But as the ends freeze on the Orisa, Orisa will fall, Mercy will get discorded, will take a lot of damage, will fall by the Orisa. Whole Hog comes out, we saw his ult bounce back, Red team last time, however, it doesn't look like he's finding much. Bongos goes down. Big Meaty Claws with the 2 picks as well. Hammond comes in to try and stall as much as possibly can, will get frozen, will get killed as well. Jack looking like he's going to try and contest maybe? Although no, he looks like he's just getting out of there.
They will have some time, they still have... The fight is not over yet.
I think they gain 3 minutes? No, 4! Really. Like, they can definitely push in, yeah? I have faith in blue team. Blue team with, looking like 3 ults going to be coming online very soon. And red team with 3.5 ults coming online very, very soon. Baptiste building up so much ult right there. Tracer will kill the Zen. Fluorescence will come up from the blue team, saving the Orisa. The hack of the Sombra now.
Tracer is coming for Widow. Ooh.
Widow getting the snipe onto Baptiste. The pulse bomb, however, will find the Widow and will kill her. Mighty. See, it's just Jack in the back, just around. Just Jack in the back, just dominating them all, and they really, blue team just getting picked off by Jack. And obviously, they're really just struggling at the end of the day. I think they definitely might want to switch to more stun. I mean, the Mei is a good shout, but
for sure, we talked about that. I think a McCree or even a Brig.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the Mei is a good choice, but the problem is with the Mei is that you just get, you have to, like, if the Mei's like very like jumping up, if like the Tracer's like blinking everywhere, it's very hard to freeze her. Tom mode transkin out. Maybe we'll try and find her. I just realized we are seeing a triple DPS comp coming off of red team, and we're also going for my favorite combo in the game, the hack and slash. The bongo does go down. Then like red team are going to be picking off one by one the dive on the Widow, however. Lisa will fall to Jack. Fluorescence comes out, however Jack will find him. Blade comes out as well, will find 2. May will fall by Jack. As I was saying before, they are running my favorite meta that not many people actually use, and it's called the hack and slash meta. And potentially what that means is the EMP, and then you just pull out the blade. and it's a really powerful combo because there's nothing you can do, like a Transcendence or anything like that, to shut it down. And obviously a lot of people like Zen and stuff like that, they lose a lot of their shields, and a lot of HP does get distributed from that. So I mean, it's just really easy, just chain kills upon chain kills over and over again with the hack and slash.
For sure. And now it's just going to be rough. It's going to be it's not going to be a fun time for Zenyatta, and the backline there is Sombra and Tracer kind of do what they want.
I think that was the whole reason why they switched off to the Sombra and the Tracer, was they knew that Zen was going to be on his own a lot, so they thought they would take advantage of that. Yeah, it's every time blue team get a bit of ground, red team are just picking them off one by one. See Jack just picking off that Tracer. Is he pulling him in this spawn? He is.
Wow.
He's spawn camping him. Blue team are gonna go try and help him, try and get back out of that spawn. Oh, but Jack's just waiting there patiently, getting ready for a pulse bomb, it's looking like. Ooh, Jack. Being very patient right now. Okay, Jack's trying to get out right now. He's stuck. He's gonna commit. It looks like he's gonna try and get a pulse bomb off. Pulse bombs does not find anyone. Aware, disconnected.
We should have a
Middle of
pause.
team fight, so they can't. Yeah, no, yeah, it was in the middle of team fight a minute. There we go. With 27 seconds on the clock, we better hope that this person can reconnect and then they can just go through. Are you going back? Perfect. We just gotta hope to God that the ults from blue team, they have got a lot of ults online. They got Bongos, they got Transcendence, they got the Chlorescence, and they almost got the Mayo online.
Well, they will.
We're gonna hope
they
can just push him with that. But obviously the red team with the Baptisal, the Valkyrie, and the Sombra hack, woman will be looking good, and the picks onto the Ashe right there by the Widow. Must be so unlucky though. It looks like that she shot as soon as the pause happened. So when they unpause it, she instantly got killed. 10 seconds on the clock right now. We don't like blue team will be trying to make ground right now. The EMP does go off. May will kill the thing. Will kill Sombra. However, just red team coming through off of that EMP, just finding picks over and over again. Looks like red team will be taking the NU Academy with the victory on 2.
And that is all she wrote.
Off American Eagle, that's the one. Jesus. You know what? American Eagle may have lost, but I tell you what, I am very proud of American Eagle in that game. They definitely showed that they can pack a punch.
For sure. Alrighty, I'm gonna close out the stream. Again, Iroh, it's been a pleasure.